the word, YouTube? It's your boy, Coach TDOT. They subbed me out, but I'm back in that game, coach. I'm back with some more heat, man. So check it out. We're going to get right into it, Chad. Today, we're going to be reacting to when LeBron James loses control. Man, this Brian top 20 crash out moments of his career, man. So for all my new viewers, I don't fake none of my reactions. All my reactions are live, and we gonna watch this shit together. Without further ado, my baby. Look at this Brian.
These are 20 times LeBron James lost control.
Get it going.
Pleading with LeBron James as a father.
Hey, make sure y'all spam that like button, man. We going crazy, coach.
First, we got the time LeBron James went after Aaron Gordon.
James and Gordon getting into it.
Oh yeah, that's little boy shit. He little boy in him, see? Little boy shit, man. Look, little boy.
But players aren't the only
Stop playing, G.
ones making
Stop
LeBron
playing.
crazy. Because Darvin Ham didn't challenge a game-changing call, so LBJ lost it.
He's saying it was touched last by Denver. Darvin Ham not going to challenge it though. And LeBron really infuriated. He is screaming at his bench right now.
Hey, Brian, man,
LeBron lost something even more unbelievable because he was in the middle of the game when his hair was out of control.
The Lakers starting forwards have outscored the Jazz starting forwards 51-7.
What do you
They call
think?
my man with a hairpiece, but sometimes LeBron
1-7.
They call my
Brian. Oh, no, G. Do Brian got the black spray, chat? Brian. I know you didn't have him spray the black spray as on the lining part. And your shit pushed back here, fool. And you had him spray the line on right here. And you just brush your shit down and they connect. That shit crazy, man. These enhancements are motherfucker, man. That is crazy.
But sometimes LeBron goes after the zebras. Like the time the refs were straight tripping about whose ball it was.
It ain't our ball. It ain't our ball. It ain't our ball. It's our ball, ain't it? It's our ball. Hey, it's our ball. It's our ball. James just laid the ball up down there.
The ref is scary. But wait till you make a mistake with the game on the line. Because one fugly toe stopped LeBron's game-tying 3 from counting, which had him losing his damn mind.
Going to review it to see if he was behind the line. Whoa! They're going to review it. LeBron saying, look, it's right there in front of you. Yeah. Shot. Look at that.
Wow.
That looks like a 3. That looks like a 3. Oh, boy.
And they didn't call it a 3?
For the longest 2 ever. But look, he put his whole
Oh,
next
no.
to the game. Right after taking a loss, he went nuclear on a trash can.
LeBron James, Topscorer mit 36 Punkten, aber sicher.
Yeah, dude really lost his control. But it took him 14 years for this next one, because for the first time in his career, his disrespect with the refs crossed the line.
Here comes LeBron changing gears, bumping and missing.
Hey, G. Hey, G. Brian. Brian, bro. Big bro. You gotta chill out, man. You gotta chill out,
Crossed the
bro.
line.
Here comes LeBron changing
Look how
gears,
big you is running up on his little ass, man. He's scared. Man, he's scared for his life right now, Brian. You just ran up on this man like he just stole your car,
Disrespect
bro.
with the refs crossed the line.
Look.
Here comes LeBron changing gears, bumping
Look
and
at him,
missing.
scared, don't know what to do, G. You just see a big black nigga running up behind you. I don't care what setting you in, Tank. If you see a big black motherfucker running up behind you, man, you gonna be scared for your life, especially a nigga that look like Brian for. And you, come on, G. This straight Billy shit, Brian.
And he's out of here. LeBron James has just
Look,
been ejected.
Brian, you can't do that, G.
That's the first ejection of LeBron James' career.
But sometimes LeBron can't control his emotions.
Like, Brian, you can't do that, gang. You big as hell, man. 6'9", 280. And you running up on these little ass refs, man. These niggas are scared for their life already as is, G. And on top of that, you got a big black motherfucker coming running behind you, man. That shit, man.
Right before the 2022 All-Star game, James Harden forced a trade with the Brooklyn Nets by faking an injury and leaving Kevin Durant high and dry. So when LeBron and Durant picked teams for the All-Star game live on TV, we witnessed the funniest team selection of all time.
I'm gonna need some size for sure. I'm gonna need some size and some defense and interior.
Yeah.
Especially with Giannis and LeBron James.
Without
playing.
question.
He hasn't played. Is he healthy?
Who's that?
James, he hasn't played.
He's
like,
missed.
what happens if he doesn't?
He got traded. He's healthy now.
He's missed the last 3 with a hammy. See, and now we know why LeBron carries a clipboard with him to the
Hey,
draft.
LeBron.
Oh my
Trust
God.
me right now, he's rubbing some ice hot on that thing. He's playing the next game.
LeBron added fuel to the fire, but that wasn't the only time. Because in 2018, LeBron was out with an injury, but that didn't stop him from making his craziest entrance ever.
LeBron James strolling in gingerly with a glass of red wine. This is the first.
Bro forgot he was a professional NBA player. But look, even Coach Spoelstra was catching some heat. See, the big three were looking like a disaster when LeBron took his anger out on the coach.
Whoa.
The big three were looking like a disaster when LeBron took his anger out on the coach.
Timeout, Eric Spoelstra.
I thought he
How the
just
hell
pushed
did you
that
have
nigga
the
like.
ball for that? And I wonder how the Memphis Grizzlies had the balls to go after LeBron. See, in 2023, Desmond Bain started running his mouth.
You know, when Ja was drafted, some were saying, oh, well, that's the consolation. Zion, but I'll tell you what.
Stop all this chatter.
Now, that was probably the worst thing he could do. Because later in the same game, LeBron caught a body.
Oh, shit! Oh my gosh!
Game,
I remember
LeBron
this. Look, coast to
caught
coast.
a body.
Hey!
But look, for this next one, we got to talk about Lance Stevenson. Because he once made a name for himself
Big
for
Ron's
being
biggest
LeBron's
troller.
biggest pest. I mean, during the 2014
shit.
playoffs, he was caught blowing into LeBron's ear.
Stevenson blown in the ear, bugging, all up in his life.
He was even caught fingering his mouth, but it wasn't done there because he doubled down
Brian,
to
bro.
LeBron.
You
Was
was
even
Brian.
caught fingering his
Right
mouth.
there, you were supposed to sock him, G. I don't care if y'all playing a real NBA regulation game or not, man. Nigga, you gotta sock him right there, G. It's a grown man just put his damn fingers in your mouth, man. And you just sat right there. And you ain't do shit. Man, you was supposed to instantly. That's what you talking about, man.
Mouth.
I
But
would've
it wasn't
instantly
done there.
want
'Cause he
some
doubled
do
down
that.
until LeBron lost control.
Look, Brian, G, you allow too much shit to slide, man.
But sometimes fans take it too far because they once started attacking LeBron's family. See, in 2021, the Pacers and the Lakers were battling it out in OT when one fan said something so crazy, LeBron lost control.
What is LeBron looking for? Somebody is. We got a fan that's got a little unruly, and LeBron is pointing it out.
Look, they ass embarrassed as hell.
And what they're gonna do is they're gonna put them out.
But the job wasn't finished because just plays later, he did this.
3.
Dang, stupid. Monkey nuts.
Yeah, even though the celly costed him a $15K fine, he let the haters know he was the top dog. But not even teammates are safe from LeBron's anger, because he once almost killed one. Look, the Heat were playing the Pacers, their biggest rivals, in 2013. And Mario Chalmers was tired of LeBron's complaining, so he stepped over the line.
We get back to the bench, I'm like, nigga, we losing. Like, all this that we doing, like, we gotta stop acting like just play basketball. Like, nigga, you the best player out here. Stop being you go play. And he took offense to that. So we all know is Brown. What's my job? To get everybody going. Start some right? Yeah. Boom, there it go. And Brown went the off, didn't he? So
hey, what y'all think Brown would have did right here? If nobody grabbed him, what do y'all think Brown would have actually did, folks? You know, because I'm the type of nigga that ain't going to get out of my body and get out of that nigga face unless I'm going to take it all away, G. Alright? So right here, Brian, I really want to know, if nobody grabbed you, folks, was you going to unleash your wrath on this nigga, G? Or was you just going to get in his face and just be talking down to the nigga, G? I really want to know, folks. Alright?
Brown's trigger word.
That's all I'm saying.
To get everybody going. Start some right? Yeah. Boom, there it go. And Brown went the off, didn't he? So I did my job. I paid for it because I got benched, but I did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, Bron used that fire and started
Oh,
cooking.
bye-bye.
Now for this next one, we gotta talk about the time the refs had LeBron crying. See, the Lakers were playing the Celtics, and with 4 seconds left, LeBron had the chance to call game.
James on the drive, gets in the paint, layup, missed it. Lakers
foul like
furious.
shit,
They
boy.
thought he was fouled, and it's now overtime. LeBron James so upset.
But it didn't stop there because the Lakers would lose in overtime.
Right, gang.
It's challenging. Very challenging. I don't get it. I'm attacking the paint just as much as any of the other guys in this league that's shooting double-digit free throws a night. You know, I don't get it.
Bron really went through every emotion imaginable, but he had every reason to, because it turned out that the ref was secretly a Celtics fan. You see, Eric Lewis had a burner account where all his love for Celtics was exposed. But look, at least it didn't end with blood being spilled, because LeBron once lost so much control, he turned Isaiah Stewart into a running back.
I remember this. They got it cracking. Look, cracked his ass. Oh, gee.
Stewart.
What's up?
And everybody's coming out now.
I remember this shit. Hey, boy, hey, G. Isaiah Stewart, bro. You ain't gonna never be able to live past this, gang. As long as you in the NBA, niggas gonna remember you for crashing out on Bron like this, gang. With your shit leaking. Like, damn. This nigga was trying to start a Malice in the Palace by himself. Once they saw this nigga, they like, oh, nah, G. Ben Wallace 2.0, for. First off, we need this nigga. Call him in. We need him on the squad. Second of all, once they see him running loose and shit, they wasn't finna allow a part 2 of Malice of the Palace, G. You see how many niggas running after him, G?
From the side of the aisle.
Look, this nigga running. Man, this nigga picked the wrong sport, man. Man, this nigga's supposed to be on somebody's football team right now. Playing linebacker or fucking defensive end or some shit, man. Something. Look how he running through these niggas, man. Look. Come here. Like, come on, bro. He better get that nigga Bron, G.
You got security.
He better get that nigga,
Now,
man.
even though LeBron said he didn't do it on purpose, the league slapped him with a 1-game suspension, the first of his career. But not even LeBron's mom is safe from his anger. See, it was the 2008 Eastern Conference semifinals against the Boston Celtics, LeBron's most hated rival. So Gloria James knew that this game was personal. But after a hard foul from Paul Pierce, her motherly love went overboard.
Right in the middle of it, and Garnett trying to calm her down, and then
Mom, calm down.
Here it is. Go sit down.
Sit down, Mom.
He couldn't have his mama fighting his battles. But anyways, LeBron once let his anger out on his most valuable asset. See, the game was tied in game 1 of the 2018 finals, and LeBron did all he could with 51 points.
Hey!
It wouldn't be enough, because one mental lapse from J.R. Smith had LeBron going haywire.
Oh, no. I remember this shit.
Rebound goes to the
Like,
Cavs.
bro.
Brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot.
Man, this game still make me mad to this day, chat. I'm still hurt by the $100 I lost in this game, man. I'm still down 100 from this game, chat. Motherfucking J.R. Smith, man. This has to be the worst basketball play I ever seen in my natural born life, G. Live, literally, look. Let's look at this shit. This nigga got the rebound. It's 4.1 seconds left. Who the hell ball did you think it was, G?
Because one mental lapse from J.R. Smith.
Who ball did you think it was, man? We shooting free throws. Nigga, you ain't peeped the score? You ain't see how much time was left? So let's look. My nigga grabs the rebound. He could have went straight up. He dribbles that bitch to half court.
Hill shot blocked.
What the
And we'll go to overtime.
Nigga, I'm still down 100 from that shit, man. I still ain't bounced back from that shit, man.
Dude couldn't believe
I still ain't bounced back.
So James was on the bench steaming, and when he asked if there was any more timeouts, he just blew a fuse. Now the Cavs blew one of the few chances they had to get a win, so LeBron went into the locker room enraged. He couldn't control his anger and punched the whiteboard so hard he broke his hand. So when he had to answer a reporter's dumbass question after the game, he didn't have any more patience, and his shooting hand suffered for the rest of the series. But after the Cavs got swept, he finally revealed his pain.
Self-inflicted. Post-game after game one, very emotional, for a lot of different reasons, understanding how important a game one is on the road for our ball club. What would that done for us? The way we played, the calls that was made throughout the course of that game. And I had emotions on, the game was taken away from us. I had emotions.
Yeah, because I ain't going to lie. If Bron and them would have won that game, y'all, I don't know. His legacy may be different because that was a crucial game in his career. Like, that game should be talked about. Like, that series got fluked because of that one game, G. I feel like if they would have won that and established, all right, we got that just 1-0 lead, we stole one on the road, they would have been in a better position to win at the end. But since they lost that game one, Brian had 51, it's like they was building momentum, and then that shit just totally deflated them, G. That one instance, that one play just deflated their whole shit, gang. You feel me? That one play deflated their whole shit.
You just don't get an opportunity like this on the road versus Golden State to be able to get a game one. And, I let the emotions get the best of me and pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand. So that's what it is.
Had dude acting out of character. And it was the same thing during the best game of his career. See, LeBron had a game so good, he was having an out-of-body experience. And he did it when it mattered the most, when his legacy was on the line. See, it was Game 6 of the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. And the Heat were down 3-2 with their backs against the wall. LeBron had not won a championship yet, so his greatness was in jeopardy. And if he wanted to keep hope alive, he needed to lose himself completely.
It was like it's just an out-of-body experience.
In the sports
Yeah.
world,
You get that in sports?
I was about to say, we call that being in the zone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You wish you can tap into that shit more often.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, when it happens, you have no idea what the f is going on.
And you find new stuff.
Yeah,
you
you
new shit.
you're just trying shit that you never even tried before.
Yeah.
Like silly shit.
And it wasn't long before LeBron knew that nothing was going to stop him that night.
I think I started the game like 8 for 8. Every time I was shooting, it just felt so perfect, and it was barely touching the net, like going straight through like a bird, just go straight through the border.
And when the haters were salivating to see him take another playoff exit, he gave a performance that was spiritual.
LeBron James has
That's
30
a fucking
in the
man,
half.
like, man amongst boys.
13
So my baby. Oh my. Good buck.
falling away, gets that to go
Yeah,
off
this
the
is
glass.
definitely one of Bron's. I would put this in Bron's legendary. I would put this in one of Bron's most legendary performances, should I say. Top 5 playoff performances. Let's just say that. I will put this in Bron's top 5 playoff performances.
Down, jump shot.
This one he just activated and just got in mode, bro. Look, did everything. I think he finished the game with like 45, 15, and 9 or some shit like that. If I'm not mistaken.
Hold on. James down the other way, kicks it out. Chalmers, right corner. That's a 3.
Damn, Bron had 45 points and 15 rebounds at the most important moment of his career. But look, what if I told you LeBron
Wait, what did he say?
15 rebounds?
Right corner. That's a 3.
Damn, Bron had 45 points and 15 rebounds at the most important
Told
moment
y'all,
of
I
his
know
career.
my shit,
Look,
Ted. I know my shit, man. Come on, man.
What if I
called
told
that
you
shit
LeBron
perfect.
almost tore Stephen A. Smith's head off, all because of his son? Now, Bron and Stephen A. haven't seen eye to eye for years, but LeBron wasn't holding his tongue anymore. Look, Bron clearly pulled every string possible to get Bronny in a Lakers jersey. And once his son finally got some real minutes on the court, Stephen A. didn't hold back.
We all see what's happening with your son right now. It's kind of hard to watch.
I'm really, really trying to be as respectful as I possibly can be. I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this.
See, and this was Stephen A. crossed the line, like, cause now, this is why LeBron had to check you, gang. Cause you crossed the line. Now you talking about him as a father. nothing you saying right now even matters, G. Because he a grown-ass man. He gonna parent the way he want to parent. So you bringing him this up as a father and I'm disappointed as a father, that shit just like you hating. Because you a grown-ass man at the end of the day, Stephen A. You feel me? What do you care about how he's raising his son, how he, parenting his kids? That shit should have no inkling on your life, bro. You shouldn't even be mentioning this shit on live TV. Bronny was the fucking 56th pick. You feel me? So it's like now you just mentioning his name, mentioning my son's name just to get y'all show in the algorithm and shit like that and get more clicks. And that's why Brian checked his ass, because it's like, nigga, leave my son alone. He the 55th pick, bro. Let him play. You feel me? Clearly I wanted him to play in the league with me. Nigga, LeBron damn near purchased that pick for the Lakers. You get what I'm saying? So that they can draft Bronny. So it's a master plan, but Stephen A., you have no say-so on how a nigga parent his kids, G.
We all know
that's
that
feminine
Bronny
behavior,
James
bro.
is in the NBA because of his dad.
At first, Stephen A's comments flew under the radar, but when he showed up courtside at a Lakers game, Bronny took it personal. And during a third quarter timeout, LeBron let loose. Stephen A got checked, but he wasn't about to back down. So he went on TV to set the record straight.
I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all. It was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard, he clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say, and he confronted me about it.
Even Richard Jefferson chimed in, admitting the whole situation was a mess. But look, we've hit the final moment of our list, LeBron's most out-of-control moment of his life. See, the legend of the chosen one was almost never meant to be. It was 2005, and the Cavaliers were traveling to Houston for All-Star Weekend. But every time LeBron got on the plane, he was nervous.
So we go to Detroit, pick up everybody in Detroit, and we're now taking a plane from Detroit to Houston. When I tell you, every single body on the plane from Detroit to Houston thought they were going to die. Our owner's wife was pregnant at the time. She threw up multiple times. A couple of my family members threw up. Our stewardess broke her ankle. No! We looked into the kitchen at one point in the flight, and there was smoke coming out of the kitchen. The lights were flickering on and off.
And this time, his nightmare came true. Because while they were in the air, the engine caught fire. And LeBron was certain this was the end. At this point, the king knew the situation was out of his hands. So he wanted to go out doing something he came to do.
Once it's out of your control, then there's nothing you can do. So I was just like, hey.
Yo, you know what we need on.
Do the cards.
And with the pilot in control of the GOAT's life, they couldn't be responsible for a tragedy. But in a miracle, they dealt with the fire and landed the plane without any major injuries. And the next year, LeBron got that new airplane he was asking for. Just imagine had that been the end. The NBA might have been robbed of the second greatest player of all time.
Wow. Wow, chat. All right, man, that's the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. You know, that's LeBron's top 20 crash out moments. You know, my funniest one, obviously, even though I'm still down 100, G, I'm still down 100 from J.R. Smith, man. Making that boneheaded ass play back in 2018. Nigga, why did... I still don't even get it, G. I do not understand. J.R., it was 4.5 seconds left. All you had to do was look up at the scoreboard, my nigga. You would have saw it was tie game. My man's is on the line shooting the free throw. If I get this rebound, all I got to do is go right back up with it. That nigga dribbled to half court, G. The rest was history, folks. The rest was history. Now this part of one of Bron's greatest crash out moments when that could have been one of Bron's greatest playoff performances ever, G. You just ruined the whole thing, JR. Damn! Hey, so far, Like I said, man, it's the end of the video, though, man. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed it. All right. It's your boy, Coach TDOT. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm up out of here, man. I love y'all.